Let's play a quick game. What's the probability of rolling a 3 on a fair six-sided die? Yes, it's 1 out of 6. In fact, rolling any number on the die, from 1 to 6, has the exact same chance of appearing. That's equal probability, and that right there is the essence of a discrete uniform distribution. A discrete uniform distribution is a probability distribution where all outcomes are equally likely, and the values the variable can take are distinct and countable. In this case, we can let the discrete random variable x represent the possible outcomes on the die. On the die, we can count 6 distinct possible outcomes, with each outcome having a 1/6 chance of occurring. By the way, a bar graph can also be used to represent the frequency distribution. Notice the horizontal axis x has the possible outcomes, 1 to 6, while the height of the bars is the probability of the outcome, which is 1/6, or 0.17, rounded to 2 decimal places. Each bar has equal thickness. Let's move beyond games. Let's say a bank wants to measure customer satisfaction using a 5-point scale: 1, very poor; 2, poor; 3, neutral; 4, good; 5, excellent. The survey was done with 100 customers, and guess what? The responses were evenly split. Each rating was given by exactly 20 people. That means every rating from 1 to 5 had the same frequency. That means if we create a probability distribution table where the discrete random variable x represents the possible ratings, the probability of each rating is the same, 20 over 100, or 0.2. This is another discrete uniform distribution. By the way, notice that the probability of any of the outcomes in the discrete probability distribution is always equal to 1 over n, where n is the number of possible outcomes. In this case, there were 5 possible outcomes for x. So the probability of each outcome is 1/5, or 0.2. There are many ways to calculate the mean or expected value of a discrete uniform distribution. One method is to use the formula E of x is equal to the sum of x times the probability of the corresponding x values. So we can calculate by multiplying 1 times 0.2 plus 2 times 0.2 plus 3 times 0.2, 4 times 0.2 plus 5 times 0.2. We sum the results to get the mean to be 3. Therefore, on average, the customer satisfaction score is 3. Which makes sense. It's right in the middle of the scale. Now for the variance, which tells us how spread out the responses are. There are at least 2 ways to find the variance for the uniform distribution. One method is the formula shown here. It is equal to E of x squared, minus the square of the mean, which we already found to be 3. So now we only need to find E of x squared. E of x squared is the sum of the x squared values, times the corresponding probabilities of x. So we calculate E of x squared is equal to 1 squared times 0.2 plus 2, squared times 0.2 plus 3, squared times 0.2 plus 4, squared times 0.2 plus 5, squared times 0.2 equals 0.2 plus 0.8 plus 1.8 plus 3.2 plus 5 equals 11. We can now find the variance by substituting 11 for E of x squared and 3 for the mean in the formula. So the variance of x is equal to 11 minus 3 squared, which is equal to 2. So the average rating is 3, and the variance is 2, which means that responses are centered around neutral, with a fair spread across the scale. From rolling dice to rolling out surveys, discrete uniform distributions are all around us. Anytime outcomes are equally likely. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more math that connects the classroom to the real world. See you soon.